How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? As you get ready to listen to this upcoming episode from the Playmakers Blog Podcast, I just want to let you know that you too can get into the podcast journey. It's very simple. It's very easy. All you got to do is jump on Anchor, the one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. It is 100% free and easy to use. And even with Anchor, you can get great sponsors who want to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid for your podcast right away from Jump Street. So in fact, reading this ad is what I'm doing right now. So if you had the time, if you had the will and determination and the dream to be a podcaster, what you waiting for? Jump on it. Anchor is the way to go. You ready? I'm ready. The Playmakers Bar Podcast present Hoops Talk, hosted by Darnell, the Playmaker Salins. NBA, college basketball, playoffs, March Madness. No matter what, we talking hoops, man. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on this Friday edition of Hoops Talk. March 26th is the date. It is Friday. We are getting ready for the weekend. But we got some basketball to talk about. We got some hoops to talk about. We're going to preview the Sweet 16 that begins tomorrow. And oh my goodness, we got some games to look forward to. But we got to start in the NBA because the trade deadline has went and passed. And a lot of moves were made. Noticeably, one move that wasn't made, Kyle Lowry is still a Toronto Raptor. He was not traded. He did not get the trade to Miami. So that was a missed opportunity right there. But Miami did get Victor Oladipo from Houston. Victor Oladipo has required Victor Oladipo from the Houston Rockets. The Los Angeles Clippers got Rajon Rondo for Lou Williams to the Atlanta Hawks. That's a good one to think about. What else we have going on here? We have the Sacramento Kings did a trade. They waived Jabari Parker as well. DeMarcus Aldridge has finally had his buyout from the San Antonio Spurs. JJ Redick was traded to the Dallas Mavericks. As y'all can see, there's a lot of stuff going on this stuff. I'm getting all the good stuff out the way because when we get down to it, there's just face facts. The biggest team that was in the trading deadline yesterday, the Orlando Magic. They traded a two-time All-Star Nikola Vucevic to the Chicago Bulls along with Afifuna Amino. They got some first-round picks out of it. Second, then after that, they traded Evan Fournier to the Boston Celtics for 2 second-round picks. Then they traded Aaron Gordon to the Denver Nuggets for Gary Harrison, a rookie from Denver, R.J. Hamilton, and I believe a first-round pick. Orlando has literally blown up another team yet again. We haven't been past the first round since we made it to the NBA Finals with Dwight Howard and Jermaine Nelson. That was back in 2009 when we lost 4-1 to Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. The year after that, they blew that team up. Bill Tucker got traded. Mikael Pietrus got traded. All the key pieces was gone. Then you had left with Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard. And then him and Stan Van Gundy had problems, so Dwight Howard ended up being in the Los Angeles Lakers uniform. Now, we have done it again. We got knocked out in the first round by Toronto the year that they won the championship. Got knocked out by the Milwaukee Bucks in 5. Both series were in 5 because we won the first game in both of them. And they came back and beat us 4 straight. Both series. Now we blowing it up again. Look, I have said many times on this show, I need new management. Do y'all believe me now? We sit here and just blow everything up again. We starting over. There is no banner inside Amarillo Arena that says NBA champions. There's only 2 banners inside Amarillo Arena that says Eastern Conference champions. And we just keep blowing stuff up. We just keep blowing teams up. The Miami Heat has 4 titles. That Miami Heat has 4 titles? But all of them coming in the Dwayne Wade era. It was not that long ago, by the way. He ain't been retired for that long. Look, not take that, but it's 3. He has 3 rings, so all 3. So Miami has 3 banners that says NBA champions. But they've been to the final 4 times. And we only been there twice. Penny Hardaway, Shaquille O'Neal team, the Dwight Howard, Jameer Nelson team. Didn't win neither one of them. Got swept by the Houston Rockets, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, and Kenny the Jet Smith was on that team, by the way. And I just mentioned Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. For those of you who don't remember what that team, Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, you had Andrew Bynum, you had Paul Gasol on that team, Metal World Peace was on that team, aka Ron Artest. And yet we keep blowing up teams. You might as well get rid of Steve Clifford too, because I'm pretty sure Steve Clifford didn't sign up for a rebuilding season. I'm pretty sure that's not what he signed up for. You might as well get rid of him too. But if he's okay with the rebuilding process, then we'll keep him. I like him. A good defensive minded coach. He has a team that can play defense. I like it. Shout out to Vucevic, Gordon, Fournier. Thank you for your services in Orlando. I hate to see y'all go, but we have no control over you guys being traded. I pray for Aaron Gordon. You are a contender with the Denver Nuggets. You are in the Western Conference now. Enjoy yourself. You're back on the West Coast. You came from Arizona. You ain't that far away. Evan Fournier, you're with a contender with the Boston Celtics. Can you help them with bench points so they can use some firepower off the bench? You're a great addition to them. Vucevic, you at Chicago. Chicago is up and coming. They're up and coming. They might make the playoffs because they might get into the play-in part, but they're up and coming. Billy Donovan is a hell of a coach. I should know. He coached the Florida Gators. He got 2 national championships with the man. We've been to 3 of them with him. Because it should have been the more, but we ain't gonna talk about the past. He's a hell of a coach. Look what he did over KC before he got the Chicago Bulls job. He's a hell of a coach. You got a good coaching. There's a nice young up-and-coming team in Chicago. So Vucevic, you should fit in very nicely. But if you're an Orlando fan, yesterday was a very sad day for us. We can't do much about it. Just pick ourselves up. Let's move forward. This season is done for us. There's nothing to look forward to this season. This season is done. Let's move on to the next season. Let all the teams and fan bases have their fun. But ours is officially done. Ours is officially over. Get back to the Rondo going to the Clippers for Lou Williams trade. That's a good trade. You have a point guard. You have a true point guard. Yeah, we like, Reggie Jackson, he all right, but he ain't Rondo. Rondo is a true point guard. Rondo has the IQ. He is a floor general. That's what the Clippers need. A floor general. The guy who's going to tell you where you need to be at, when you need to be at, and how you need to be there. Who's going to create shots for other people because he has that kind of IQ. Paul George, your shooting percentage should go up now. You have a guy with an IQ who can run the show. Kawhi Leonard don't have to handle the ball as much. Reggie Jackson, just learn from him. See how he sees the floor. So you can be a better point guard. I like the move. The Clippers made. They are on their way getting better. Let me get to Denver, because I did say they traded for Aaron Gordon. Getting Aaron Gordon and only giving up Gary Harrison, RJ Hamilton, a rookie, and a first-round pick. That's pretty intimidating, because guess what? You still got the Joker. You still got Jamal Murray. You still got Michael Porter Jr. Now you're adding Aaron Gordon to that lineup, along with Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap could come off the bench. Yeah, it depends on how coach does it. Greg, it depends on how coach does it. But hey, Mike Malone, I'm pretty sure he'll figure it out. But hey, that was a great addition for the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets can be a threat in the West now. A legit threat in the West. It's going to be interesting to see how Aaron Gordon fits in Denver. But that's a damn good trade for the Nuggets. I'm not going to lie. It hurts me, but it's a damn good trade. So the Lakers title run is up. It's slimming down. So LeBron, Jason, Anthony Davis, y'all need to get healthy, because they're going to need both of y'all. The Denver's made a move. The Clippers made a move. The Utah Jazz is still tops in the NBA in the record percentage. So everybody's coming for the Lakers. Everybody's coming for the Lakers now. So LeBron, I know LeBron's been paying attention. I know he's telling AD, yo, you got to be ready for the playoffs, man. Because the Western Conference is going to be real this time. It's going to be very real. You need to be ready. I'm sorry, but you got to be ready for this. This is what's going on. So the West is looking really good right about now. So that's all I want to get into for the NBA side. I ain't going to spend too much time on it, because I'm going to be honest, it's painful. We did a lot of trading to get a lot of draft picks and some okay players. But hey, it is what it is. But let's switch gears over to the main course that's going to take place this weekend. And that is the Sweet 16. The Sweet 16 begins tomorrow and Sunday. Then you have your Elite 8 Monday and Tuesday. And then we'll be ready for the Final Four. We're going to begin tomorrow in the Midwest region as the 12th seeded Oregon State Beavers will take on the 8th seeded Loyola Chicago Ramblers. 2:40 p.m. CBS. Loyola Chicago, Oregon State. Only one can go to the Elite 8. The regional finals. Loyola has been here before. Oregon State, they have not. 2018, Loyola Chicago was that Cinderella team. And they're about to do it again. As an 8 seed now. Oregon State, though, they got some ballers, man. I love how Oregon State's been playing. Thomas has been leading the way. But it's been a team effort for Oregon, man. Defense, shooting, the tenacity, the hunger that I'm seeing from the Beavers is good to see. It's good to see in the tournament, man. When you have that tenacity and hunger in the tournament, it's good to watch. But guess what? Loyola Chicago got it too, because everybody know Loyola Chicago is just a hungry team, man. Major team that is hungry, man. Remind me of VCU when Shaka, not Shaka Smart, but when what you call it was over there. Wichita State too. When Shaka Smart was at Wichita State. Hey, look here, man. Nobody knew about Villanova until Jay Wright got there. Now look at Villanova. Speaking of which, Villanova is in the Sweet 16 as well. Nobody knew about Loyola Chicago until 2018. Look at them. When you heard of Oregon State, you mean, oh, that's the other team that's in Oregon. It was always Oregon Ducks. Oregon Ducks. Oregon Ducks. Oregon Ducks. Not this year. This year is the Oregon State Beavers. Matter of fact, the Oregon Ducks is in Sweet 16 as well. By the way. Shout out to the Pac-12. 4 teams in the Sweet 16. Now, how many will make it to Elite 8? We shall see. But hey, that's the first game on the docket. 12:40 CBS. And after that, 5:15 on CBS. Number 5, the Wildcats of Villanova and J.Y., as I just mentioned. In the South region to take on the top seed in the South region, the Baylor Bears. I will admit, the Wildcats are looking good without their point guard, Kyle Gillespie. But when I tell you this, when I told y'all Baylor got that 1 seed and they got a Harper team, that's their get right game. Oh, they got it right. Oh, they got it right. And I don't know if Villanova can handle what Baylor's finna bring to them, because Baylor's feeling like Baylor again. It's the Baylor team that we was looking for before they got caught with COVID and had to take 3 weeks off. It's looking really good right about now for a Baylor Gonzaga finals. But Villanova's in the way. Villanova has something to say. We shall see. But Villanova and Baylor, 5:15 Saturday. It's gonna be a good one. And then we get to the evening. So when you're done with CBS, you go to TBS. 7:45. So the winner of the Baylor-Villanova game, we get the winner of the 15 seed. That's right, 15 seed. Oral Roberts. And number 3, Arkansas. Ames, the leading scorer in college basketball, is taking Oral Roberts against one of the best teams in the SEC and Arkansas Razorbacks. If Arkansas can do what Arkansas does and play that good defense, stymie Oral Roberts and they leading scorer, and do what they do best, get out and run, it's going to be a long day for Oral Roberts. It'll be a great job. Y'all made it to Sweet 16 as a 15 seed. But you going against Arkansas. You already beat one SEC team, and that was my Florida Gators. I'm not going to relive the hurt. Now you're going to get another SEC team. But this one is better than my Gators. So, will this Cinderella run in at the Sweet 16? At the hands of the Razorbacks? That will be your South region, and those two winners will meet each other. Your winner of your Oregon State Loyola game in the Midwest will get the winner of the final game of the day on Saturday. Number 11 Syracuse. Jim Boeheim's trying to do it again. This time doing it with his son Buddy Boeheim, who is killing the shooting range. Just killing the shooting range. This man is ridiculous. This man is killing the shooting range. Against the second seed in that region, the Houston Cougars. Oh boy. Look here. Buddy Boeheim versus Quentin Grimes. Both averaging 18 points a game. Shooting 41 to 44% from the field. Best believe this one might be the game of the day. It's the Qs versus the Cougars. Houston's looking prime for a run, but Syracuse had done this before. They have been an 11 seed and have made a run. So this is not new if you're Jim Boeheim. So if you're Houston, Kevin Sumlin, be aware. Because if Buddy Boeheim and the Qs get hot from 3, it could be a long night for the second seed. Just saying. I'm just saying. It could be a long night. Because that zone, it seems like Jim Boeheim has applied the zone defense for years. I mean, how long has he been coaching? 2 decades, 3 decades? And nobody has figured out how to beat the zone yet. This zone, nobody. Every time we go into, you know they're going to play zone. You know they're going to play a zone. You know it. It's Syracuse. It's Jim Boeheim. And yet, nobody still has figured out how to beat this zone. Unless you're in the ACC. I mean, he does the same things as he's been coaching. So if Houston, if you can figure out the zone, you're good. You're good to go. But that's your Saturday lineup. Your Sunday lineup. We're going to kick it off in the West region with 210. The number one team in all of college basketball, they're the Gonzaga Bulldogs. We'll take on the 5th seed Creighton Blue Jays. Now, Creighton has looked good in their first 2 games. I didn't know what kind of Creighton team I was going to get, but Creighton has looked good in their first 2 games. But now you're getting the best team in college basketball. The number 1 overall seed in college basketball. The team to beat in college basketball. And that's the Gonzaga Bulldogs. I don't see Creighton winning this game. The other games I didn't really predict, but I'm just going to say this one on this one. I don't see Creighton beating Gonzaga. Gonzaga is way too good. That team is way too good. They are tremendously good. It is ridiculous how good they are. So who will play Gonzaga? I'll get to that game later. I'm putting Zaga in the lead. But that's the start of the game. And then we get the 5 o'clock CBS. The Gonzaga game's on CBS. 5 o'clock on CBS. East region. Number 1 seed in that East region is the Michigan Wolverines, the Ron Howard's company. They have the toughest matchup of all the number 1 seeds because they get the number 4 seed, the Florida State Seminoles. Leonard Hamilton has done a great job with the Florida State program, and yes, as a Gator fan, I hate saying all this stuff that I'm about to say. Leonard Hamilton has done a great job with the Florida State program in basketball. They are a threat. They are long. They are athletic. They are all that. So Michigan, without Livers, I don't know. Let's see what Jerron Howard cooks up for the Wolverines because Florida State is coming. Florida State is coming. I hate to say this, but I had a feeling at some point Florida State will make it to a Final Four. Would it be this year? We'll have to wait and see. But at some point, then Hamilton's going to break through that ceiling, and he's going to get to a Final Four. The way that he coaches Florida State, at some point they're going to get to a Final Four, and I hate saying it. I really hate saying it. I can't stand saying this, but I got to be honest. He's going to get to a Final Four at some point. Let's see when it happens. But that's 5 o'clock CBS, and then once you get done with that, you can turn to TBS. 7:15. Whew. Your nightcap game. You want to watch. You want to watch your nightcap game because I'm telling you right now. 7:15, number 11 seed in the East region, the UCLA Bruins. The Bruins, the last blue blood standing. The last blue blood standing and the second Pac-12 team. The second Pac-12 team in the Sweet 16. Taking on the other team from the Southeastern Conference. Matter of fact, the Southeastern Conference champions in the second seed in the East. Alabama Crimson Tide. Nate Oates and company has done a great job this season. But UCLA has been rocking. Jujon has been balling. Other guys have been balling for UCLA, but hey, this is Bama. Bama is looking to take over college basketball like they taking over college football. I picked Bama to be in my Final Four. So I got Bama getting out of the East. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with Bama on it. But I like how UCLA has been playing the ball lately. But I got to kick out a Pac-12 team. And speaking of kicking out a Pac-12 team, the last game for Sunday in the Sweet 16, in the last game for the Sweet 16, puts 2 Pac-12 teams together. Out in the West region, the number 6 seed, the USC Trojans, beat that other team from LA. Taking on that other team from Oregon, the Oregon Ducks, the 7 seed. It's Oregon versus LA. Usually when it's Oregon versus LA, I like Oregon. Yeah. I am impressed with what USC did to Kansas. I was equally impressed with what Oregon did to Iowa. I had Oregon beating Iowa, but I didn't have Oregon beating Iowa the way they beat Iowa. I didn't see Kansas getting beat like the way they got beat by USC. So, You got two Pac-12 teams coming off big behind wins, dominating wins over a 2 seed Iowa and then a 3 seed Kansas. But only one Pac-12 team can make it out of this game. I like the Ducks. So if I had to choose these games, I'm taking Loyola Chicago over Oregon State. I'm taking Baylor over Nova. I'm taking Arkansas over Oral Roberts. I'm taking Houston over Syracuse. I like Michigan over Florida State, Gonzaga over Creighton, Bama over UCLA, and I like Oregon over USC. Hey, that's what I like. I can't dang. Hey, that's what I like. But look, it's the Sweet 16. Enjoy these games because all these games gonna be good. Tomorrow or Sunday, and then you have your Elite 8 Monday and Tuesday. So the next time you hear from me, I'll be recapping what took place. And then that following Friday, might be previewing the Final Four and get ready for the national championship. Who knows? So, but as for right now, that's all I got for you on this Friday's edition of Hoops Talk. I enjoy your time. Hey, Orlando fans, pick yourselves up. We got to pick ourselves up. We got to move forward. If it's painful, but hey, these things happen, man. So pick yourselves up. Lakers, y'all better get healthy because the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Jazz, they're coming for your crown. Until next time, the Playmaker signing out from Jacksonville, Florida. I'll let y'all next week. Thank you guys very much for listening to another week of Hoops Talk. Now, if you want to stay updated on new episodes that's coming up for Hoops Talk, please subscribe to the podcast. And those of you who are listening on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, please leave a rate and review of the podcast. Let us know how we are doing. And for those of you who want to be updated on everything that goes on the Playmakers Blog brand, subscribe to the website, theplaymakersblog.com. That way you can see every podcast that's under the brand. And you can even get your own Playmakers Blog merch by hitting our shop tab on the website. You'll see our Threadless store and our Spreadshirt store. So get you some Playmakers Blog merch. And don't forget to subscribe to the website to stay updated on everything that goes on the Playmakers Blog brand. As for me, the Playmaker down there, Silence, I'm signing off until next week for more Hoops Talk.